my friends, welcome back to the channel. I have a little bit of a different sort of card, I suppose, for you today. Now, I do have to apologize. I have lost a little bit of footage, but it's okay. So I'm using some Stormy Skies glittery cardstock. Sorry, I should say Stormy Seas. It's a shimmer cardstock and it's a multi-assorted pack. So, it's pretty. What I've done is use the die, the Hugs and Kisses die, just to mark out where my letters are going to be. So we're using a combination of the navy going up to the pool, and we're just allowing that to graduate out to sort of a very, very, very soft, almost nothing sort of color. And each of our letters are going to die cut out of this. So you can sort of see it there. What you are not going to see is, once I put all this tape down, I'm actually going to die cut, thinking, two more. Yeah, it was two more of my letters. So you can sort of see me putting them all down here. I actually had, all the S's are a little bit different. So what you can see here is that I've actually, what I'm actually going to do is layer those all up so we've got a dimension in the middle. This is the Bouquet Builder number 8 die set. Now I've sponged a little bit of the grape and the navy. We're not using the pool so much. We're just going to use the grape and the navy with using some Copics, so the E57 for the center of our little, because they're not really stamens, but the center is the flower. Y27, and then going down to Y23. This is just using like a stippling technique, so which is basically just a whole bunch of dots. I'm trying to use the darker color sort of down the bottom of it. I am going to bring in another lighter color just to smooth those out. I didn't really like the all over color in the end, so I'm actually going to use those. This one is the YR82, I think it was. Anywho, I decided to go through with a little bit of darker color combinations, and we're going to glue that down. Trying to glue with a blending brush, it doesn't work for some reason. So here I have glued all my letters down. I have glued the extra layers down, and I'm just figuring out where I'm going to position them all. Now these are all going to be raised up on foam sort of squares. This larger one has just one, and then he's sort of off screen a little bit. I'm sorry, I got carried away. I was enjoying myself. What can I say? But they're all like one layer, but there's one that's layered up, that one there. He has an extra layer in the middle. So these have, the outer two have two little foam squares, and all these other ones have one, except this little tacker down the bottom. With our card base, I ended up trimming off a little bit of top bottom because I thought that was just a little bit different, something a little bit fun. So we've got some glossy accents, so I'm going to put that over all the flower centers. And then I'm going to use a little bit of liquid sparkles, and I'm applying this with a paintbrush. It looks a bit darker, but once it's dry, it's actually going to look a lot softer, a lot, I love it. It's so pretty. I mean, it's just awesome. So I'm just using a paintbrush and softly, because we can't say that word, just very carefully putting the liquid sparkle around, just wiping off any areas that I got a little bit too carried away. It really was easy. As I said, I did have one little oops, but honestly, it's just nothing too much. I had a little bit of left over. And then I decided put it on the flower, and then I ran out, and then I went, let's do more because we need more sparkle in our lives. I really like how this card turned out. I really, really like the hugs with the sparkle. You could sort of see it there, but it's really, really hard to see. The sparkle, and then having the glossy accents going over the top. It's got a real dimension, it's really cool. So I've only really done it on the hugs and kisses. The sparkle is on the rest of it. The centers, as I said, the flower, we saw me put the glossy accents on the middle of it. Clean that up wherever I might have needed a little bit of, you can sort of see it there, where I had a little bit of an extra, oops. At this moment, I'm completely forgetting about my hearts, but we're going to work with that. I'm going to realize there's some whopping great big holes in my panel, and we've got the hearts up in the top left-hand corner, and I'm just going to try, because they're all cut out of the same piece, I'm going to try and keep them. See, that's not going to last there. It needed to be dark, so we're just figuring out, using the die, and just figuring out where to place all my pieces. So we've got two little hearts in the top, and you can sort of see there how it's really changed, put in the sparkle and the glossy accents over the top. So I'm going to glue that down with a little bit of wet glue because I'm a wet glue girl. And that is pretty much our card for today. So I hope you like it. We've got to glue down, of course, our little clear crystals. I hope you like it. If you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. It really helps our channel out. Take care. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And hopefully we'll talk to you very, very soon. Thank you. Bye.